I'm gonna give you a great story, and it's crazy. It kind of coincides with what I was talking about with Briggs, because like they had a big apartment complex, right? You know, but okay, the folks live right behind them, but he didn't really understand, you know what I'm saying? But um, so he had his little girlfriend, a little Puerto Rican girl, right? You know, and uh, basically he was my little cousin's friend. You know what I mean? More or less. But I was over there, and you know, it was strange, man. It wasn't strange being over there or whatever. It kind of got dark, it got late, you know. I got the Land Cruiser, green Land Cruiser. Man, I was throwing a football with a kid yesterday. I couldn't really throw it hard. Man, my neck in pain, but it was already hurting. My shoulder. And I'm right-handed though, but I was, my whole left still hurt. Like, I don't understand it, but I wasn't even throwing the ball hard or nothing. These were like some little kids at the beach. They were like, you know, they wanted me to run some plays with them. They said they had played for East Lake and stuff, tackle football. Some little dudes, like, they was playing them. They was brothers. So, what I was talking about with, okay, so what did happen? It's crazy. When he hooked me up with Big Mike that got me cracked in that indictment. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Because I never messed with Big Mike, but, I knew of him and knew him, you know what I mean? But we didn't deal with each other or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I knew his family, he was, it's the one, he busted his grandmother, everything, in a wheelchair. Nigga, yeah, busted his grandma, but he from the southside. But, basically, I'm at the house, right? And so I'm like, man, I'm out of here. I gotta go, man. I gotta go to the house or whatever. So end up, actually, I don't know if you remember, I was like, that's the real JR. My boy was chopping it up, I don't know if you remember, but that's his baby's mama's little brother, you know what I mean? So end up what happened? End up I'm leaving. All right, man, I'm gone. So you come out his house, you got to go around the corner and walk down a little concrete hall, but it's not no like covered hallway. It's some bushes and stuff right here. You know what I mean? It's a gate. You got to go out the gate or whatever. Dark right there, right? So I come out the gate. As I come out the gate, I look to my right. It's two big giant dudes, right? Two big dudes with big guns, like some type of assault weapons. I see them. I burn back. I jump. I go. I break. I jump on a car, jump over this fence into my folks' apartment complex because they own the apartment complex, and I ran to a 7-Eleven. And I call him, and I'm like, man, some dudes is over there. So end up, he like, nah. I went and looked and everything, and nah, nah. And I'm like, so we laugh it off or whatever. It was some dudes right there for sure. I mean, I ain't crazy or nothing. I ain't just came up with some, you know what I mean, with some, wild story. You feel me? So end up, we laugh it off and everything. I'm like, that was the weirdest thing. So I end up taking off or whatever. Some big dudes too, man, with like some assault rifles, you know what I mean? But like I say, he's my little cousin, my cousin's little brother, which is still my cousin, right? But he's crazy. He's a little crazy dude. And I always try to keep him with me while his brother was locked up, keep him out of trouble, all that. But, was big homie was just talking about him the other day and was saying, oh, he getting out or whatever. Is he out? I was like, I don't know if he out or whatever. I said, don't nobody tell me nothing about him, I don't know. Which they don't, It's like, yeah, it's a whole bunch of crazy, weird stuff going on. But I'm like, yeah. So, he was like, just watch yourself, It's just stay away from them new niggas. I was like, yeah, I know what you mean. He said, it's all about God anyway. I said, you know what? And I said, I always been planted with the Lord, but I really got confined with him when I got shot up. It wasn't no homie that could have saved my life. It wasn't nobody that could have saved my life. It was all God, you know what I mean? And this happened maybe a week before I got gunned down and shot up. You know what I mean? But it was the weirdest thing, homie. I came out that gate and bam, I seen him in the bushes. You know what I mean? I seen him in the bushes. I'm like, whoa, I turn back around, I brake and hit this car. I jump on this car, jump over the fence, because I wasn't ready or nothing. I wasn't even thinking about nothing like that. You know what I mean? I wasn't, thinking, nothing. I didn't think nothing of it, but I was out on bail too. And yeah, that happened because I still had the Land Cruiser. I just got that. So this had to be before LA, when I went to LA. And all that stuff happened in LA when they took the Land Cruiser or whatever. And blamed it on, saying that, it was for a phone, it wasn't my phone. Like I said, my phone bills was $1,000 and I was taking care of all my bills and all that, but, I couldn't, it's like, it was the strangest, weirdest thing. So it wasn't like I could be like, really, when I think about it though, as a man, I probably just should have said it was his, or whatever. But you can't do that.